Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am going to be doing an art studio tour for this week's video, in case you can't tell from the title. I'm going to walk you through my little studio here and show you a lot of the things that are in here. I'm not going to go through literally every drawer like I usually do, because there's a lot of stuff in here. So in case you can't tell, this is obviously not going to be a minimalist art studio tour. This is basically where I do all my work. Illustration work, digital work, everything is done in this room, and there's a lot of stuff in here, so I'm going to do my best to get through it as quickly as possible. Obviously this video is going to be kind of long. They usually are, but I'm going to try and get through everything. I have my studio light set up because it is very, very dark and rainy outside, in case you can't tell. So I'm going to be dragging this light around with me. So I'm going to go through my computer work area, my illustration area. I have a printing area and another printing area over here, as well as my lovely marker shelf that I always get questions about over on Instagram. And then I have a storage closet and stuff as well that I'm going to walk you all through right now. So I'm going to start off with something that's not as fun, which is behind the door. So the door is kind of closed right now. On the door I just have a hanger, and it has some tote bags, a hoodie because sometimes it gets cold in here, and then my painting apron is back there too. This blue bookshelf came from IKEA. I don't think they sell them anymore because they clearanced them out, and I bought 2 of them and they were like $15, so I don't think they have them anymore. But up top I just have some canvases and some paintings I've done and a little tiny old tripod. There's some vitamins. I don't know why my vitamins are in here and not in my bathroom, but you know, my coloring books are here, and there's some notebooks. Old planners are here. More planners, notebooks, things that are filled up, sketchbooks. This is where I store all my sketchbooks. There's some watercolor paper, some tiny sketchbooks, my Photoshop suite, and other programs, spiral notebooks and things, and these little drawers just have planner stuff in it. Be prepared for lots of planner and scrapbooking stuff, you guys. It's not great. So on the shelf below is my old sketchbooks. All of these are most of my more recent used sketchbooks and things, and then there's some new sketchbooks with new papers that I'm going to try out. This big 12 by 16 that doesn't fit anywhere. And then there's some watercolor paper and marker paper and different types of paper. Over here I have 2 closets. One of the sets of doors on that side is actually gone because they're downstairs, so that I can just have kind of an open space. Right here I have my Yeti microphone and my old Cintiq. Both of these I'm going to be selling very soon because I don't use them anymore. I'm trying to shine this light in here best I can, but you probably won't be able to see over here, but there's nothing really that interesting over here. In the darkness, let me try and doing this. There is just all of my tripod and filming stuff down there, as well as some frames and lighting and things that I don't use that often. All of that stuff's on that side. I have a floor light that I roll out sometimes when I'm filming when it's extra dark. Up top there's just a bunch of Erin Condren boxes that have papers and like important things that I need in them. I have this little blue cart that just has a lot of scrapbooking stuff and pens and washi tapes and spiral notebooks and things. My paper cutter, a fan that goes on my desk when it's hot during summer. Up on that shelf are my little paper punches, and then there's just some scrapbooking stuff. My watercolor plates, I got these plates for $1 at Dollar Tree, and they work really great for watercolor paint palettes. My big camera bag that has my bigger cameras that I sometimes film on are in this bag. My 2 lights, and then there's just like printing papers and sticker paper for making stickers, and more sticker paper and stuff like that down there. Nothing terribly interesting, to be honest. Also down here in this box is all my Chameleon pens and my color tops and stuff, because I can't find anywhere else to put them. They're a little bit too long for my regular marker shelf, so they just sit in that little bin, along with some old CDs that I've had forever that I never use. And the bottom bin is empty. So now we are on to my white storage, which is the same white storage that I had in my old studio tour back when my art area was in my bedroom. My bedroom doesn't have any art stuff in anymore, it's just an actual bedroom, which is nice. Up top there's just some stamping stuff, that bin has like liquids in it, like rubbing alcohol. There's some spray paints in there and things that I need occasionally that I don't get to very often. Lots of scrapbooking stuff. And then I have my like art bags. This is just a tote bag. And then my really old painting backpack that's all dirty and gross that I need to get rid of, but it's too cute so I can't. And then there's just some more storage boxes. Obviously I'm not going to go through all of these because this video would be 10 hours long. I have this cute macaroon tape measure that is just hanging here along with these measuring spoons because I use those to measure out pigments if I'm making something with pigment. Up here, so there's some inks and an empty basket, all my Ecoline watercolors. This tin I've shown before. I think I showed this in my art supply haul. It has all my watercolors in it for my porcelain palette. There's nothing in this drawer. These drawers all have inks and glitters. So this is my glitters and pigment drawer. Let's see if I can hold that open. So I have like a lot of pearl pigments and a lot of glitters. Like all of these are glitters, so I use those in work a lot. These are all inks. These are actually my FW acrylic inks, so that's all that's in here. And then the bottom is more of my actual inks. This is my favorite kind of ink, and look at how cute the packaging is. Like, it's so pretty. I love it. Mostly on these little shelves are just pens and extra things that I need to grab. Like, there's like push pins and some extra watercolor liquids, and my Armature 9 is in here. There's some string lights. I don't know, my camera usually is here with my other cameras. Over in this little corner, it's really hard to get over here, so sorry it's a little bit dark, but this is my watercolor Swatch book and then my Copic marker refills. This little shelf came from organizemore.com. It is an acrylic paint shelf, but it holds 2 of the refills just fine. And then I have my little Anna and Elsa right there. These top drawers hold some paperwork, so I'm not going to show you that. I have my Smashbook stuff, and then just some boxes that have cables in them, and then some like stickers and scrapbooking stuff that's scary, so we're not going to look at that. So this right here is more fun stuff. This is my watercolor palette collection, as well as this over here. Sorry, the lighting sucks, but I can't get my light down this low. So I just have all of my Mijello palettes are here, as well as some porcelain palettes right here. These ones I haven't used because they're really hard to find, like actual porcelain ones, so I'm kind of saving them for something special. Just all my Mijello palettes. Some larger palettes are here. Down in these drawers are more of the same, like my colored pencils are in here. My, oh gosh, pan pastels and some pens are in there. And then my airbrushing stuff is in here too. But this is my teeny watercolor tin collection. If you guys want to see like a watercolor collection video, I can absolutely do that. You can let me know in the comments down below. But that's literally all that's in there, is just like watercolor pans and stuff. This drawer has pouches and pencil holders in it, scrapbook paper, more pens and my Gina K cardstocks, and more scrapbook paper, because I have a problem. These drawers over here on this side, I'm not going to go through because there's like personal stuff in them, but yeah, there's stuff in there too. My tiny easel is right here. I have a big easel now, so I don't really use this one anymore. This is my Bath & Body Works candle collection. Last year I lost my mind and bought 300,000 candles, and here they are. They don't belong in here, but eventually I'm going to move them, but for now they are here. So yeah, don't buy 300 candles, guys. It's not great. So now we're onto this side of the room, underneath my marker shelf, which I'll show in just a minute, but I'm going to show what's underneath it first. So now I'm sitting on the floor. I just have, gosh, an empty basket. There's a little travel, like, easel thing back there. Down here is just a, like, little bin, and it has my extra oil paints, my little heat gun, and some lots of like rags and extra pans and stuff for watercolors. This I just killed when I was doing Inktober this year, so that's gone for good because it's really dirty and gross. Just some watercolor testing swatches. This is my John Pike palette that has my M Gram watercolors in it. This is my watercolor box. I'm gonna pull it out and show it to you guys. So this is my watercolor box. I bought this box from Amazon, and it is actually a tea box. I bought it from their like warehouse deals, so when I got it, the top had a big crack in the acrylic. So I replaced the acrylic, I popped the wood out and just changed the acrylic, and so now I have all of my watercolors assorted by color in here. There's more that go in here, but I'm saving them to put them in my porcelain palette. And on the bottom here, I have some of my gouache paints. I love this box. I think it works great for storing watercolors. So right here is a little tin like house thingy that has some acrylic paint in it. And there's just some pens and some packaging stuff back there. Down here in this box that says storage, on top is my porcelain palette. Do you guys still want to see a video of me filling my porcelain palette? Because I haven't done it yet, so if you guys want to see a video of that, you can let me know. In this box that says storage is just my empty like Mijello watercolor boxes, because the boxes are nice, so I don't want to get rid of them, because I'm sure I will use them for something someday. And then right here is my like drawing boards and the big notebook that I use for my anatomy tutorial series. So that is it for the bottom of this. So this is my favorite part of my studio, which is my marker collection. Up top I have an artist color wheel. That's actually a piece of wrapping paper, but it's so cool and has a lot of really good information on it, so I just use it as kind of a reference hanging on the wall. I have my colored pencils. These are my polychromos that are up here in the jars, and then there's one over here too. But yeah, it's just easy access to those. I like having them on display because they look pretty. So I have different markers. I'm not going to go through all these. If you'd like to see a marker collection video, let me know in the comments down below and I can do one of those for you. The shells came from these four right here, and then this little one came from organizemore.com, which is where I always buy them. And then these two, which are my newest two, are actually milk crates. So you can see they have a little handle on the side, but they work perfectly for storing markers. I bought this at Craft Warehouse, which is a local craft store that's in the Pacific Northwest. I think they're in Oregon, Washington, and maybe California, but I'm not sure. But that's where I got those, and I'm sure you could find something similar where you are if you don't have a Craft Warehouse in your area, but they work excellent for markers. So I just have lots of different brands and kinds. My Tombows are here because they're too long to fit on the shelf. And then my Copic collection is here because this is the one I get at most, since I use Copics the most often, and my desk is right here, so I can just reach over and grab them. So yeah, that is my marker collection shelf. Alright, so this is my studio desk. This is where I do all of my illustration work and film all my videos and everything. This is the same desk that was in my old studio tour when it was back in my bedroom. This desk is gigantic, by the way. This is the Galant Desk from IKEA. I do not believe that they sell this desk anymore, but sometimes you can find the Galant stuff still at IKEA, but I know that they don't normally sell it anymore, which is too bad because it's a great desk. So I have my hideous chair right here that I got from Target, which is great. Underneath here I have a storage unit, which used to always be under my desk anyway. There's some papers and like pens and stuff down here. I'm not going to go through all these drawers, but this is just stuff that I grab at a lot, and so I just like having it right next to me. These boxes right here are filled with stuff for my Etsy store, like cardboard backings and envelopes and things like that. And then my work backpack is right there too. It just gets kind of tossed down there when I'm not using it. There's a garbage can, and then there's another set of drawers, but I'll show that to you on the other side. So this little yellow thing right here is where I keep, like, there's sketchbooks and some watercolor things, and my iPad is here. Some sketchbooks, some like illustrations that I've recently finished. These are things for Inktober that I might be selling soon. My watercolor sketchbook is here. And holder that needs to be cleaned out and is kind of a nightmare, and I always have a candle going because I have 10,000 candles. This candle that I always show in my videos is Hot Cocoa and Cream from Bath & Body Works. The candle that's in my intro is Peach Meringue, also from Bath & Body Works, which they don't sell anymore, and it smells so yummy and I don't know why, but I get asked sometimes what kind of candles they are, and that's what they are. Alright, so going over the top of the desk, this is the cleanest this desk has been in a long time. I have some scans of sketches for things that I'm going to be working on. My MacBook is here. My succulents, which I have a ton of. These little drawers just have like my pencil case and my like fine tech colors and some oil paints and things like that. There's my Brittany Lee calendar girl, which I love, and then some more succulents, and then there's some colored pencils and stuff back there. My mermaid markers, some sketchbooks, my current term sketchbooks that I'm using, and my gouache collection. This little spinning thing has my paintbrushes in it, and it matches that thing, which I love. And then my term notebooks are right there too. I also have a light here that I got from Target that is just touch, and I love it, so, and it's cute too, which is important. Alright, so now we are on to the other side of the room. This is my Carolina easel. where I do my paintings. Down below in the back, like right there, you can see there's some finished paintings that are down there that I just don't have any room for, so they're kind of stuck back there. My purse is hanging right there. I have another one of these white like little tower things right here, and this is filled with scrapbook stuff, so we're not going to go through it, but my light tables are on top of here, and then it's just, this is a mess. I didn't clean these, so oh god, let's just ignore that and pretend it doesn't exist, okay? So right here is my painting cart. It has 2 succulents on it that don't normally go there, but I just put them there for safekeeping. My big acrylic and oil brushes are here. There's some acrylic paints, some paper towels, a basket full of acrylic paints and more acrylic paints, and ooh, word find. A like water bucket and some mediums and stuff are down here at the bottom of the cart. So this right here is my old computer, because I remember a couple weeks ago I told you that my computer died. There it is. I need to take it away. And there's an old monitor too that I used for transferring stuff onto my new computer. So that's why that's there. Normally it wouldn't be there though. This is my TV that I never watch. I'm not much of a TV person. And there's a little stand. The cable system is real messed up right now because I need to drill holes in the back of that purple stand so the cables can go through, but I haven't quite got around to that yet. Someday I will, you know. And then we have some art. This is my favorite thing in the world. You guys know that The Last of Us is my favorite video game of all time, and I was really glad to be able to get this poster when they sold it last year. Alright, so on top of this little like makeup desk, my sister left this when she moved away, and I just brought it up here to have something to set my printing stuff on. In here, this is just like a little paper organizer. I have some old planners and notebooks and paper books and things like that. This stuff needs to go in my bathroom. It's lotion. Oh boy. This is the printer I use for my Etsy store, which will be opening very soon. This is an Epson Artisan 1430, and I love it. It's incredible. Yeah, I'm happy. We're gonna go down to the bottom really quick. Apologies if this video is like really wobbly, but I can't do this on a tripod, so I'm trying my best. Over here is a box fan that needs to go downstairs. Behind it is a big bin that has a bunch of cables and stuff in it. So there's some canvases right there, because there's canvases everywhere in this room. And these white drawers used to be under my desk back in the day, but in here it's just a bunch of like printing stuff and prints that I have ready and packing things and stuff, and that's all that's in here is packing and printing stuff. Alright, so we're on to this little table. We're almost done. This is my record player table. This is my record player, which I love. It's my Crossley. I had another record player. It is now in my bedroom, so I still have that one too, but I bought this one because it's just too cute. And it's hooked up to my Bose SoundLink Mini to use as a speaker. And so down here is my record collection, and there's my vintage typewriter and my Project Life card. And this bin that says stuff on it has magazines in it, and my Xbox controller that I use for playing games on my computer. I'm also going to show you the wall, which has a lot of pictures on it. This took forever to do, by the way, to get this all hanging up. These flower pictures I actually painted. I saw them at Anthropology, but they were really expensive, so I took photos of them and painted them myself because I'm terrible, you know, but anyway. Yeah, I am very happy with the wall. There's stuff missing over there because this pin board that's right here on the ground is supposed to go there, but I need to move stuff around because it's bigger than the old pin board that used to be there, so I'll update Instagram when I get that all sorted out. So this is my pin board. I bought the board itself at HomeGoods, and it's really beautiful, but I put all my Disney pins and enamel pins and things like that on here. And there's a thank you for your purchase from Franert's shop. And these are from Liana He's Etsy store, and I love the mermaids. They're so cute. So that is my pin board. Eventually it will be on the wall. Alright, so this is my computer workstation where I do like my digital illustrations and animations and things. The lighting over here is awful. I have my light here, but it's not really helping that much. So down here at the bottom I have some cables like hooked to this, and this is where all my planner stickers are because I have a problem. There's some scrapbooking stuff up top here, and this is all stickers. I need to organize this like crazy, but I just have not had the time to do that, so maybe I will do that someday. But yeah, this all is stickers in here and like scrapbooking stuff basically. Right here is my Cintiq. This is the Cintiq 22 HD. I've had this for years and it works great. I have it on an Ergotron arm that you can kind of see right there. So I don't have it on the stand that it originally came with because that arm is a lot better than the stand. So that is what I use for all my digital work. I have a bulletin board and then some things on the wall. My tassel banner that I need to unruffle because it got all weird. My pin board used to go here, but it's not there anymore. My calendar is here as well. Now I am sitting at my desk because it's easier to film this way. So this is my desktop computer, and I have this little stand that I just got, and it has like pens and notepads and my Bose speaker controller and sketchbooks and a sticker pad. My planner is here. I'm in a Foxy Fix planner right now. If you guys want to see a planner video, let me know in the comments down below, as usual. And my phone usually sits here, but if it's sitting here, you can see me. So we're not into that. So let's just put that right there. Yay! Another one of those touch lamps here. And then there's just like this little thing that has stickers and washi tapes and things. And then this little basket is just kind of a catch-all, and it has like lotion and stuff in it. All right, so we are nearly done. On top of this little bookshelf is this, whatever you want to call it, storage thing. My portfolio's up here, my microphone for recording audio stuff is up here, scissors, basic stuff. There's like tools and cables and stuff in there. Here is my Bose that's hooked up to my computer as a computer speaker, the landline phone, because we just can't quit the landline, you guys. It just won't go away. This bookshelf here has my art book collection on it. I have done a video on my art book collection. If you'd like to see it, I will have a link somewhere up on the screen and down in the description as well, showing all the art books I have. But this bookshelf came from a local like wood maker. They make furniture maker, yeah. So I can't really link you to where I got this, but I have 3 of these. 2 of them are in my bedroom. And then this one is in here. My old rickety French easel that I used for my outdoor painting class, and anytime I paint outside, is here, and it is wrecked. It's so dirty and gross, but I love it and I can't get rid of it. This little, like, it used to be a nightstand, but now I have my normal printer on it. There's just some papers and my old scanner, a box with cables and more cables, and that right there is some 13x9 test paper for printing out big sketches when I want to do a large illustration. There's some paper rolls here. One's watercolor and one is white paper, so I can cover my desk with it because my desk is dirty, but I haven't quite got that far yet. Just my regular old Epson printer that I use for printing out normal things, not art prints, but yeah, I've had that for a long time. Back here is a trifold poster board that has my big watercolor sheets in it, and it has stuff all over it. But yeah, that's where I hold my big, like 16x20 watercolor sheets. They're in a trifold poster board. And almost done. We've got some more of the wall. My bird shelf that used to be black, but I spray painted it yellow. And then I have this little Hello Sunshine. It was wood, and then I painted it with watercolors, and I really like how it turned out. And then last but not least is this beautiful painting that my animation teacher painted. I went to a gallery showing where she was selling some of her work, and I was very fortunate to be able to purchase this painting from her. She's the one I learned to paint from, and she is incredible. Alrighty guys, so that is my art studio. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you would like to see a marker collection video or any of the other videos that I thought about doing, you can let me know in the comments down below. And if you want to know where I got something, you can ask me as well, and I will do my best to try and answer that. No guarantees though. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you are not already and give this video a like. It helps to support my channel a whole lot, and I will see you guys shortly for another video. Bye!